Today on TriCenter, records fall and champions are crowned at Clearwater. TriCenter starts now. Welcome to TriCenter, your source for triathlon news. I'm Ann Wessling. Germany's Michael Raelert and Great Britain's Julie Dibbins are the new Ironman 70.3 world champions. Both athletes set records on their way to winning Saturday's race on a hot and humid day in Clearwater, Florida. A relaxed Luke Bell took time out for TriCenter just before the start.
Okay, here we are in transition race morning, Clearwater, Florida for the Ironman 70.3 World Champions. Lucky enough to have Tim O'Donnell here with us. The weather here earlier in the week, I guess, has been quite windy and blustery. Getting into town, you know, what were the thoughts going through the head with all the weather conditions, and now race morning looks to be perfect. How do you see the race unfolding?
Yeah, you know, with the strong winds, there's probably a little bit better chance of the bike breaking up, but kind of business as usual here in Clearwater. Big group of guys, and then be ready to run fast.
Well, McKeely, multiple world champion. Here we are, race morning for another championship event. How's it been this year coming in, and I guess with the winds expected this weekend, what was the preparation like?
I'm like, there's no surf out there, come on. No, you know, it's great. It's such a great feeling to be here, and I'm nervous, I'm excited, and ready to finish the season on a good note. That's why I'm here.
Well, with the race is such a flat course, how do you see the race, I guess, panning out for the females?
You know, it's one of those things that really you never know what's going to happen out there, particularly at a World Championship. There's always someone that comes up and has a phenomenal performance. So, you know, for me, it's just about getting out there and being consistent.
Okay, that's it for me here at Ironman 70.3 World Championships. I've got to go get ready, jump in the water, swim, bike, run, and we'll see you later on in the day.
Thanks, Luke. We'll be right back after this short break.
The inaugural Rock and Roll Las Vegas Marathon and Half Marathon, the real deal you've been waiting for. High-energy, action-packed courses that scream the excitement of Vegas, and a finish line festival that you'll never forget. Register at rnrvegas.com today.
Let's take a look at the Ironman 70.3 World Championship race. There was plenty of action in Clearwater. Professional women kicked the morning off 8 minutes before the pro men's start. Pink caps stormed through Clearwater Harbor during the wetsuit legal swim, and American Amanda Stevens came up the exit ramp first in 24:07. Brits Julie Dibbins and Jodie Swallow followed closely. It was Dibbins, the three-time ex-Terra world champion, who wasted no time establishing the pace. She moved to the front on the bike leg and opened up a lead of almost 3 minutes. Switzerland's Carolyn Steffen made chase, as did Swallow, Mary Beth Ellis, and Stevens. Dibbins didn't ease up. She blazed the bike course in 2:07:09 and entered T2 with a commanding lead. A solid run garnered the win and a new course record for Dibbins.
I'm actually ecstatic. You know, the bike is always my weapon, and it's always much easier if you can get out by yourself early on, you know, which is much better. I get to ride my own pace. I don't have to worry about drafting or anybody getting in my way. It was a good race out there.
Now, you've got your Kona spot, and Kona's just about the only race you haven't won. Are you at all thinking about that for next year?
I'm not sure yet. I don't fancy lining up next to Chrissy again, so we'll see.
The men's race was, as predicted, ridiculously fast. Estonian Marko Albert came out of the water first, with Brian Fleischmann on his heels. A few meters further behind were Fraser Cartmel and Philip Graves, Brett McMahon, and Tim O'Donnell. Michael Raelert exited the swim in 12th position, 23 seconds back. The lead men remained in a tight bunch throughout the bike leg while paying careful attention to the distance between them. Because all Ironman races are non-drafting, athletes must maintain at least 7 meters between them while riding behind one another during the bike leg. American Andrew Starkowitz and Aussies Joe Gambles and Greg Bennett controlled the pace. Defending champion Terenzo Bizzoni, along with Philip Graves, Matt Reed, Luke Bell, and Daniel Fontana of Italy, made up the rest of the lead group. 27-year-old Starkowitz of Chicago was first into T2 after a 1:58.43 bike split. Bozzoni was next, followed by Reed and Bennett. Raelert came in 1 minute behind Starkowitz. Reed surged to the front of the run, but only until Germany's Michael Raelert got up to speed. Raelert passed Reed and never looked back. He broke the tape in 3:34.04. 2 minutes and 40 seconds over Fontana, and more than 6 minutes faster than the course record.
This is a great day for me, and it's like the biggest race ever. And to be sure that I win this race, it was actually maybe 3 miles to go, like at mile 10. Then I thought I can win this race. But before this was always kind of like, I don't know, like maybe I get cramps or so. I didn't know how far can I go, how far can I push it. And I didn't expect to run that good. And till the end, it was kind of a cool feeling to run a bit faster than the big Matt Reed or like Greg Bennett. My biggest idols ever in this sport.
Matt, great day for you. Your fastest 70.3 ever. All in all, I heard you say it was a disappointment. You came here to win. How do you feel right now?
I'm not overly happy, but to get on the podium is still a good race. So got to hand it to Michael Raelert at 109 half marathon. I told my wife I thought a 109 110 would win it, and I just thought I'd be running the 109 110. The only thing I really think I need is a little bit more running off the bike. I think I was doing a lot of training where I was running first thing in the morning and then on my bike later, and I think for next year I'll just add a few more bike runs, and so that's all this is it's got to be a fast run off the bike, and so a little bit more of that and I think I'll be fine.
The final standings looked like this. Michael Raelert, whose brother Andreas finished third at the Ironman World Championship last month, set a Clearwater course record with his winning time of 3:34.04. Daniel Fontana of Italy came in second, and pre-race favorite Matt Reed landed in third. TriCenter co-host Luke Bell finished the day in seventh after a sprint finish. The sub-4-hour women's race went to Julie Dibbins. Mary Beth Ellis repeated in second place, and the final podium spot went to Canadian Magali Tissere. Tissere posted the day's fastest run split with a time of 1:20.33. After the break, we go to the awards ceremony. Stay with us.
Looking for a good long-term investment besides stocks and real estate? The Range Rover Sport is predicted to have the highest residual value in its class. Range Rover Sport, the luxury that's more than a luxury.
Pros and age groupers turned out for the Ironman 70.3 World Championship Awards ceremony held at Sand Key Beach. We were there to take in the atmosphere and the acceptance speeches.
Thank you to Ironman for putting on a great race, to everybody in Clearwater. The contingency plan that they had today and they put together was fantastic. I felt great all day. I know that if I hadn't had that, these girls would have kicked my ass for sure.
Of course, it's a freaking big honor for me to race against these guys, but the greatest was today, like, I have some idols in triathlon, and they come with Big Matty Reed, Greg Bennett, and Crowe, and this is the first time in my life I don't have to go to them and say, hey, nice race. Actually, this is the first time they come to me, and
today it just felt like a big surprise. Like from the beginning to the end of the race, the dynamics on the bike were so different than what I had expected. And on the run, I came off 8th off the bike, and usually the bike is my strength. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could do the same on the run, and today was the day. There was this person, the third place girl, right in front of me. My coach said to go get her, and I couldn't see her until the last couple meters, and then I just passed her at a sprint, and that was third place. So it was just a big surprise, and I didn't even expect all that happened to me today. So I'm really, really happy.
Thanks for watching TriCenter on this Monday afternoon. We'll leave you with more of race day in Clearwater.